So, you may be wondering, fixing my mistake. What a weird title for a modeling video. Well, guys, I am fixing my mistake. And if you're wondering what the mistake was, well, I did not film this mistake of a model car I made. But this model car is a Tamiya kit. I built a Supra, and I built it very bad. So, what I did was, 2 years later, I modified it. I added turbos and stuff, and I also repainted it and did some stuff to it. And it came out very shit. Like, more shit than it would look before. So, I'm going to be redeeming myself. I went to the gulag, like in Warzone. I went to the gulag, I killed the opponent, and now I'm back on the battlefield. And we're going to be building not the same exact Tamiya kit, but another Tamiya kit. And that Tamiya kit is this kit right here. So guys, this is the Tamiya R32 Skyline, Nissan Skyline R32. And we're going to be building this. The box is, this is just the top of it. But I've already opened it up and looked at it. But we're going to start off with the body. So we're going to be doing the review of this, and we're also going to go over the plans on my computer over here of what we're going to be doing to it for like all the paint and all that stuff. That'll be later though. But we're going to go over the body. So as you can see, this is a beautiful Tamiya kit. The body looks nice. I am seeing minimal mold lines. There's like a mold line going down the front bumper here, right? And there is mold lines going down the rear of it here. And that's pretty much it. There's not really anything else. Oh, right here on the top of the roof, there's mold lines. But these are easily sanded and fixable. Not a big deal. And I can sand the whole body down and make it look perfect. That's the body. Now we can look at all of our other stuff. Right here, we have our seats and interior shell. So what I'm going to be doing on this interior shell is not really sure yet, but we have it. We also have our rear wing and our seats, and we have our exhaust system with our twin turbo kit. And this is our front suspension, steering knuckles, I think. This is our mirrors. This is our steering wheel. We have our fan for our engine, our e-brake, which I'm going to go ahead and spoil something. We're doing custom e-brake and shifter. So, e-brake and shifter right here will be lopped off and thrown in the garbage probably. Or thrown in our parts kit if we need. Radiator hose, we're not using that. I make my own custom ones. We have, any wiring, any of that, like I said, guys, like we always do, any wiring or anything I'm going to be cutting off and redoing it with actual like wire, copper wire, and like box of wires I have under my desk here. This is our brake servo. Pretty cool. So we don't have to make a custom one like I have to do for some kits. And this is our glass. Now our hood is see-through. And you're like, cool. Sadly, I am going, and our decal sheets in there. Sadly, I'm going to sand and paint this because I would like to do paint job on this. This is going to be painted different than the rest of the body, or maybe probably just like some matte black and then some sanding, and probably put like something special over there, which I will be using in this kit. I have Tamiya carbon fiber decal pack, and I may be using it on the hood, who knows, and using it for some parts on this build. But we have our glass and a bunch of our tail lights and headlights and all that stuff. We have, these are for our wheels, I believe, these little black studs. Here's our tires, which are looking nice, beautiful tires. All we gotta do is sand them up a little bit and they'll look beautiful. And we have our exhaust system, and I think this, I'm not really sure what this is. Maybe something for our interior. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Here's our dashboard, right-hand drive, which I love. Radiator, our rims, which I think are TE37s. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if these are stock or not. I'm an old muscle guy. I do like JDM cars, but I'm not that knowledgeable about the JDM cars. So for a lot of this stuff, I'm gonna do like custom wiring on it. I'm gonna have to look at a lot of pictures. But guys, we have our brakes, which are Nissan brakes. They got little Nissan emblems. I can easily like take a toothpick and paint those. We've got our battery, and we've got our windshield wiper, fuel tank, and we have our chassis, our engine bay built in for chassis, and we have our rear suspension and rear suspension and axle, and we have our front suspension, right? I think, yeah, this is an all-wheel drive, right? So it's got an all-wheel drive setup on it, which is pretty cool, I think. And yeah, it's all-wheel drive, and our oil pan is actually built in with our axle. And so technically what I'm saying is that I'm painting a lot of suspension custom. So what I'm going to do is just paint that all black, and I'm going to leave the oil pan black and then differential black. But the axles and drive shaft I'm going to paint colors and stuff. We've got right here Nissan twin cam 24 valve. I can read that right on top of that valve cover. Pretty cool, man. We got an air box. We've got more suspension stuff and air intake. I'm not sure what that is, and that's a starter. There's our block and transmission, and there is, I'm not sure what these are, or these, probably suspension pieces. That's for front, I think. This goes, that's our belt for engine. We've got shocks, drive shaft, more front suspension, just more suspension stuff, which is pretty cool. And in here we have our beautiful instructions. Our decals are in the baggie with the glass, and we have some stuff we have a decal sheet, and we have some instructions and tech tips, and we have our actual instructions for building the car. And what's this at the bottom? Oh, okay. Alright, so that's pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool, man. This is the second Tamiya kit I've actually had, like I said. So I'm going to be redeeming myself for my old kit. I built the Supra. I built that very bad, so I'm going to be building this one very nice. So that's going to take some time. And while I'm building this kit, I'm going to have other model cars and stuff actually being built as well. So we're not just going to be building this and taking all of our time on this. Not going to be slow uploads. There's going to be other kits I'm going to be building as well. But now we're going to go over our parts and different review and stuff about the kit. So we're going to add a new, and we're going to put GTR build, and I'm going to go ahead and save as GTR build there. Alright, so now we're going to go over, what should we go over first? Should we go over, I guess we go over body. So we're going to put body. So we're going to go over body. But I don't have my entire PC out here. It's literally my Chromebook. My 4-year-old Chromebook that somehow still works after being dropped down 20 flights of stairs, and there's so much has happened to this computer. It's crying out for help, but I'm not giving any help to it. Anyway, we're still thinking about the paint. Body. So, paint. I guess we're gonna do gloss black. Let's just put gloss black. Yeah, I think gloss black would look nice. Gloss black. And for the body, besides gloss black, I am going to do a carbon hood and wing. So I'm going to do a carbon hood and wing, and I'm also going to do a custom front splitter. Custom front splitter. Alright, that's good for body. So that's body. Now we're going to look at engine. And for engine, I'm going to be, paint-wise, is going to be black and silver. So black and silver for the engine, and we're also going to do different editor colors as well. And for the wiring, we're going to do spark plugs, Alright, we're doing spark plugs. We're going to do fuel lines. And any other wiring in reference. So any other wiring we can see in reference pictures, I'm also going to put on there. So yeah, any other wiring I'm going to see in reference pictures, I will also put on there, like I said. But that's going to complete for body and engine. Now we're going to go to chassis. Alright, custom paint on suspension. That's pretty much it. That's all we're going to be doing. And, yeah. So, I think we're done. We'll go ahead and save. And we're good. Alright, so we've saved it. But guys, this is the end of this video. This was just a review of the parts and a review of what we're going to be doing to it as well. But end of this video, guys. You already know what to do. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video.